whole morning. The window had been closed since the careful months. The sealed version of the house, the managed temperature that kept out outside in the first day. Hot enough to open it, alive this morning. Without announcement, the first real summer day just showing up on the other side of the glass. The window, the only thing between the room and the whole season. The second breath of the summer air went deeper. The salt and the cut grass and the particular high temperature smell of the heated street. All of it through the open frame. All of it, the summer reporting for duty. The summer reporting for duty through the open frame. Through the first real heat. The room accepting the whole season in a single open window. Left the window open all morning. The summer running through the room on its own schedule. The heat, the light, the street sounds, all of it. The season at full delivery. Window open all morning and the summer ran through at full speed. Heat inside, salt air running. The light at the sharp summer angle. The street at full summer volume. The room, no longer the room. The season fully arrived. Still the open window. Still the summer pouring through. Still the whole morning. The season's window open. Summer inside. The heat and the light still running. The salt air. Still the whole morning. Still the season fully here. Went under and the whole hot afternoon got replaced in 1 second. The heat gonna contact the cold water, running over everything that had been warmed. The particular total replacement of the temperature, the before jump and after jump to completely different worlds. The summer heat builds through the day, morning tolerable, noon pressing, afternoon absolute. The kind of heat that makes the cold water not a preference but a destination. The whole day pointing at it, the whole day pointing at it. The afternoon heat making the water not the option but the only. The jump, the whole purpose of the build heat. Hit the cold in the afternoon heat, paid back everything it had borrowed. Dive complete, the cold at the full depth. The heat settling the debt in one contact. The build's afternoon worth every degree for this. The cold water, the whole payoff of the hot day. The jump, the summer's best moment came up in the light. The surface bright and moving. The heat still above the water, but distant now, manageable. The cold of the under still running through everything. Still running through everything. The cold of the under still present at the surface. The heat above reduced it back best moment. I looked up from the grass and the sky was doing everything at once. Blue at the top, white at the edges. The particular deep summer blue that only arrives in the hottest weeks. The kind of sky that makes you stop mid-sentence. The whole enormous, bright overhead, demanding attention. The summer sky has its own quality, separate from the spring sky, the autumn sky, the specific one, the high, hard blue of the peak weeks, the color that doesn't come back until next year, the particular high blue on a time limit, the sky delivering its best version in the limited window of the peak summer weeks. Lay back in the grass for the full view, the whole overhead available from the flat position. The sky no longer the thing above the buildings, but the whole field of the view, edge to edge, the flat position, giving the whole field the sky at its maximum available area, the full summer overhead. Stayed on the grass until the sun moved. The sky is still the high blue, the white at the edge is still there. The peak summer still delivering the particular color that only comes in these weeks. Whole sky above in the summer was doing its best work right there. High blue, white edges, the peak summer color, the full overhead, edge to edge, the season at its best week. The sky demanding the full attention. Still the high blue, still the summer sky, still the peak weeks overhead. Still the high blue, the summer sky, still at its best. The peak week still happening, still the full overhead, still the whole sky. First bite and the cold went through the whole hot afternoon at once. The sweet cold running everywhere, the crunch, the exact sound of the summer at its best. The juice down the chin, the heat suddenly irrelevant. The afternoon revised in one bite. The afternoon had been building the particular press of the summer heat. At its peak hours, the air thick, the pavement radiating, everything pointing at the need for the cold thing on the porch. The cold thing, the whole solution to the built afternoon. The crunch, the announcement that the heat had met its match. Second slice already in hand before the first was finished. The appetite for the cold sweet running ahead of the eating. The summer afternoon organized around the slices and the drip. Around the slices and the drip. The afternoon reorganized by the cold sweet. The heat now the backdrop. The slice the main event. Third slice, the heat still there, still the afternoon, but running in second place behind the cold sweet. The summer at its best. Simple ratio, hot day, cold slice, slices and the porch and the heat all summer long. And just the reason for the cold afternoon, worth every degree. For this slice after slice, the summer at its simplest best. Still the cold, still the crunch, still the afternoon. Revised, porch and slice, the afternoon revised. The cold still running, the heat the reason, the crunch the moment. Still the summer's simplest best. Step outside before the heat had built. In the morning was still the good version. Warm but not pressing, light but not harsh. The summer at its most generous hour. The particular early quality before the day has committed to its full temperature. Still the morning soft permission. Still the best breath. The summer morning has a short window, 2 hours before the heat arrives at its decision. The air still carrying the night's cool at the edges. The temperature at the most available, at the most available. The 2-hour window of the soft summer morning. Before the press, before the commitment, the best breath. In the best hour, the good version of the summer morning. Still available at 7 and I was out in it. The night's cool, still at the edges. The light, still the angled version. The air not yet committed to the full heat. The generous hour in full delivery. The morning at its freest. The best hour of the whole season. Walk the long way to stay in the good version. The route that kept the shade and the morning air. Each block still the soft hour. The heat's building behind. The morning window closing slowly. The morning window closing slowly. The walk away is staying in the generous hour. The route chosen to hold the good version a little longer. Last block, the heat starting to commit. The morning window down to minutes, but the walk done in the good version. The whole route in the generous hour. The best breath all the way through. The whole walk in the good summer morning before the heat committed. Soft hour, angled light, the night cool, still present. The full route in the window. The heat behind, the morning ahead. The whole generous hour used completely. Still the best breath. Still the morning soft permission. Still the good version used. The morning's hour complete. The heat coming in, but the walk done in the best of it. The generous hour fully taken. Everything from the rest of the year put down and only the summer left. The schedule gone to routine, filed only the open unscheduled. Weeks ahead, the whole available summer. The year's wait released at once. The clean break has a particular quality. Not the day off, not the weekend. The full severance from the usual, the actual putting down of the whole structure that runs the rest of the year. The whole structure put down, the schedule gone, the routine file, the summer, the only thing left in the cleared space. The first full day of a clean break ran differently. No plan before noon. The morning belonging to itself, the time moving at its own pace. For the first day in months, for the first day in months, the time at its own pace, the clean break, returning the days to the person instead of the schedule. Second day, still the clean break, still the unscheduled, the summer still ahead and available, the year structure still filed, the days still belonging to the season. Clean break all summer and the days belong to the season. Schedule gone, routine filed, the whole available weeks, the years late, released, the days moving at the season's pace, the clean break running summer ahead, days unscheduled, still the clean, still the break, still the seasons. Clean break running schedule file, and days, the seasons, the summer ahead, still unscheduled, still the years wait gone. Ice on the back of the neck and the whole afternoon recalibrated instantly. The cold landing exactly where the heat had been sitting. The direct route to the whole system. The press of ice on the particular spot that carries the heat when the summer has been running too long. The afternoon had been running hot. The cumulative temperature of the hour since noon, sitting in the shoulders, the back of the neck, the particular collected warmth of the peak day, the collected warmth of the peak day, the afternoon's heat debt, sitting exactly at the back of the neck, the ice, the most direct repayment, cold on the exact spot in the afternoon's heat debt, paid in 2 seconds, ice pressed heat debt clearing, the direct route working as designed, the afternoon recalibrated, the shoulders releasing, the whole collected temperature, paid back in 2 seconds flat, held it there until the ice made the decision itself, the cold running out through the skin into the system, the particular total recalibration of the neck and the shoulders by the direct cold, by the direct cold the sun started the drying before the towel arrived. The heat on the wet skin, the particular warm evaporation of the summer sun working faster than the intention. The water already lifting off the shoulders, already gone before the reach for the towel. The transition from the water to the sun-dried is its own pleasure. The residual cold of the swim meeting the direct heat of the summer. The particular ratio still cold inside and warm drying outside. Only available in this window. Only available in this window. The cold inside, the heat drying the outside. The swim to sun ratio, the most specific summer pleasure. Lay on the rock for the full dry in the sun, working methodically from the top down. The shoulders first, then the back, then the legs. The water retreating in sections, the skin taking back the warmth. Taking back the warmth, section by section. The sun methodical, the water retreating at the sun's pace. The drying its own complete process. Fully dry, the rock warm, the sun still working, the water gone from the skin. Particular summer rock wharfs under the back, the drying done, the next swim already planned. Sun dried on the rock and the swim already planned for the next hour. Water gone, rock warm, the sun's work done, the cold inside replaced. The summer cycle running, swim dry, swim the rock, the repeat station, the next cold already scheduled. Still the summer, still the cycle, still the best ratio. Dry on the rock, next swim scheduled. The cycle running, summer ratio perfect. Still the warm rock, still the best system. Cold wind hit the back of the throat, and the whole summer sharpened up. The rush going straight through mouth, throat, chest. The heat on the outside meeting the cold rush on the inside. The contrast running the whole available length. The sharpest, most immediate summer feeling. The hot day softens everything. The thinking, the speed, the particular edge of the morning. All of it rounded off by the accumulated temperature of the hours. The accumulated temperature of the hours. The softening, the summer afternoon's effect. The min rush, the resharpening in one cold contrast. Two cubes left in the summer afternoon, made them a limited edition. Each one smaller than the last, the cold running down the particular urgency of the last ice in the summer glass, the window closing with each degree the afternoon took from the cubes. The ice in summer has a timeline, generous at first, cool in everything, running the whole glass at the best temperature. Then the transition, the diminishing, the afternoon taking more than the freezer gave, more than the freezer gave. The summer afternoon, the ice's whole opponent, the last two cubes, the final round of the afternoon's patient winning. Last ice race in the afternoon heat, and I drank on the cold side of the race. Two cubes, one cube, the cold still available, drinking ahead of the melt, the race going my way. This glass of cold delivered before the afternoon could claim it, this glass to me. The second to last cube made the drink still cold, clinked against the glass in the particular way of the late session ice, half its original size, but still doing the work, still the cold drink, still the good glass, still the good glass, the reduced ice, still functional, still cold enough to win the race this afternoon. Last cube still cold, still the winner, the afternoon still trying the drink, still cold at the bottom, the glass finished before the heat could this round mine. Last cube cold drink, race won before the afternoon got there. Final cube cold at the last, the afternoon arrived too late, the race to me, this glass, the ice lasting exactly long enough, of cold delivered, still the cold glass, still ahead of the melt, the summer afternoon lost this round, race won, cold to the last, the afternoon beat to it, still the cold glass, the summer afternoon losing this round. Six in the evening and the first cool air came through like a reward. The heat having done its work all day, now standing aside for the first edge of the cooler, the particular evening wind of the summer, arriving on schedule, arriving exact, today's reward for the full afternoon. The summer evening has its own arrival, permission to stop. The better, the afternoon behind the evening, running its version, the summer at the best hour. Evening cool came in, and the summer delivered its best hour, right on time. Afternoon behind, evening ahead, the cool air running, the shift on schedule, the reward for the full day. Outdoor hours, now the good ones, still the cool. First one in, before the sun had cleared the roof and the water was untouched. The surface still flat, still the night's temperature, the cold at the undisturbed level. The plunge into the still morning water, the most complete summer reset. The day starting from the cold. Different quality, the water holding the night in it still, the temperature not yet adjusted by the sun or the swimmers, not yet adjusted, the undisturbed water, the coldest, the most complete, the first swimmer getting the full undiluted version into the cold morning water before anyone else, and the day resets. Undisturbed surface, night temperature, the plunge into the still, the cold at the full undiluted level, the first in, getting the complete version, the day starting from the best cold. Came up in the quiet, only the sound of the water moving from the entry, the pool still largely still, the morning still the good version, summer day begun from the cold undisturbed water, from the cold undisturbed water, the day beginning from the morning pool's best version, the reset, the most complete the summer offers. Laps done, the pool starting to warm from the sun, the undisturbed already, a previous state, but the day started from the best, cold already set, from the morning plunge, first in the morning pool, and the whole day ran from the best cold start, undisturbed surface, cold at the full, the plunge complete, the day reset, the morning pool's best version, use the sun now, the pool warming, but the day already set from the cold, still the best start, still the morning reset, still the full cold in the day, morning reset, confirm the cold start all day, the undisturbed version taken, first in, best version, still the day set from the morning plunge. best trick. The wave has to be read too early, and it's not arrived too late, and it's past the window. A second wide, the timing, the whole skill, the jump, living or dying. In the red, the clean jump, the result of the correct read, the wave and the jumper in the same second, the timing, the whole event. The clean one felt different, the lift coming exactly when the body asked the wave at its peak at the right moment. No fight, no recovery, just the clean arc and the landing in the white. The landing in the white, the clean jump's arrival, the wave having carried exactly what the red promised. The whole thing working as the summer intended. Still the clean lift, still the right angle. The summer still delivering the exact wave for the exact jump. The trick still working. Wave after wave, and each clean jump, the summer delivering exactly. Read, step, lift, each one clean, the wave at its peak each time, the timing working. The summer's best trick repeating, still the clean arc, still the landing in the white, still the wave and the jumper in the same second. Still the cleanest thing, still clean, still the red, the wave still arriving. The summer's trick still working, still the cleanest thing all summer. That smell opened up, and every summer I've ever had came back at once. The white lotion smell, the particular mix of the coconut and the chemical, the smell that the brain has filed under every beach, every pool, every good day with the sun high, all of them arriving together. Smell is the archive, the most direct route to the filed version. No mediation, no processing, just the molecule and the memory already there. The particular instant delivery of the olfactory to the store. To the store, the sunscreen smell, the whole summer archive in one open bottle. Every filed beach day arriving unrequested, arriving all at once. Every summer at the same smell, the same white bottle, the same warm hands, the same instruction to get the shoulders. And the smell is the whole cross-referenced index to all of them. Everyone filed under this. Everyone filed under this. The smell, the single key to the whole indexed archive. One bottle opened and every summer checked out at once. still arriving. Hit it up, and the beach ball hung against the blue for a perfect second. The colors against the sky, red, yellow, white, the slow arc of a two-light ball. The summer wind adding its own opinion. The whole thing ridiculous and perfect. The most summer object doing its most summer thing. The beach ball has no serious use. It's the pure recreational object, the thing that exists for no purpose except the light bouncing the color against the summer sky. Against the summer sky. The beach ball, the official object of the summer afternoon. Too light to be useful, exactly right for this. Kept it in the air between us, and the afternoon had a perfect center. Colors are arced down, the wind taking it sideways. The chase, the recovery, the hit back of the afternoon. Organized around the ball, the ridiculous serious business of keeping it off the sand. Let it land eventually, not a failure, just the natural conclusion of the beach ball session. The air having moved it into a corner of the beach where the chase was too much. The chase too much, the wind's decision, the ball's afternoon done. The session complete, the summer afternoon having had its perfect center. Picked it up, still the colors, still the two light summer objects. The sand warm, the sky, still the summer blue. The afternoon, still the good one. The ball, ready for the next session. All of colors against the blue. The afternoon, organized around the nothing useful. Hit up, arc against the sky. The ridiculous color, the wind involved, the chase, the recovery. The afternoon at its best use, the serious business of the nothing useful. Still the ball, still the blue, still the most summer object doing its thing. Ball still up, colors against the blue. The afternoon still organized around it. The ridiculous, still the perfect, still the most summer thing. Stood in front of it on high and let the whole afternoon get reorganized. The moving air on the face, on the neck, the hair going, the heat being replaced continuously by the next cooler arrival. The rotation running, the afternoon in the fans' capable hands. The still indoor air of the summer afternoon has a particular heaviness, warm and motionless, sitting on everything. The same air recirculated all afternoon without renewal. The fan, the whole fix, the fan, the whole fix. The still hot air replaced continuously by the moving version, the motion, the single ingredient. The still afternoon was missing, turned it to face the best angle. The living room, now a wind corridor. The warm air being moved out one revolution at a time. The afternoon difference. Run and start, and the arc was the cleanest form of summer freedom. The run, the edge, the airtime, then the cold at the landing. The whole sequence, the summer's signature move, available only here, only in this season. The pool jump, the most honest summer act. The run-up is part of the ceremony. Can't walk to a pool jump, can't approach it with caution. The running start, the whole commitment, the body already committed to the arc before the edge is reached. Before the edge is reached, the run already, the decision made. The body committed to the cold before the jump. The running start, the whole ceremony. Run, edge, arc, cold, and the summer was exactly what it was supposed to be. Run and start, edge reached, the arc clean, the cold at landing, the sequence complete. The summer doing its exact job, the pool jump, the thing, all the other parts of the summer. Point at the airtime is the summer's best second, the particular suspended moment between the edge and the water. The arc, the cold still ahead, the summer at full expression. The summer at full expression. The airtime, the suspended best second, the jump, the season's most complete statement. Another run, still the edge, still the arc. The cold still at the landing. The ceremony still running. The summer still doing its exact job. Still the cleanest act. Run after run, and the summer kept delivering the cleanest arc. Run, edge, arc, cold. The sequence every time. The summer exact in airtime. Still the best second. The cold still at the landing. Still the ceremony. Still the commitment. Still the running start. The season's most honest act. Still the run, still the arc. Cold at landing. Still the run, still the arc. The summer still exact. Still the cleanest form. Still the season's best. Racing the melt from the first bite, and the summer was the referee. The drip starting earlier than expected. The afternoon taking its side in the race. Each bite against the clock. The summer set the whole competition pure and cold. And running the melt already winning on points. The summer popsicle has a time limit, not the clock's time. The heat's the afternoon, setting the pace. The eating has to beat the only race where losing just means sticky hands and a good story. And a good story. The melt winning, still a summer victory. The drip, the proof of the afternoon's full commitment to the competition. Went faster on the third side, the melt having accelerated. The afternoon now visibly ahead. The technique adjusted, the circumference before the center. Strategy, summer tested, heat approved. Summer tested, heat approved. The circumference, first strategy, the veteran move. The afternoon slowed momentarily by the better technique. ran straight through the arc, and the afternoon turned completely ridiculous. The cold water in the hot afternoon, the grass wet underfoot, the shriek and the laugh, the same sound, the pure unedited joy of the cold arc on the summer skin. Nothing dignified, everything right. The sprinkler has no adult version, it goes straight back to the original. The run up, the cold hit, the shriek, the turn around for the next pass, the age regression, complete and immediate. Complete and immediate. The sprinkler run the fastest route back to the actual summer. No mediation, no planning, just the arc and the cold. Through the arc again in the afternoon, lost all of its dignity in the best way. Run through, cold hit, shriek, turn around, the dignity. Somewhere in the dry part of the garden, the afternoon, full summer, no editing. The arc still running, the past still available. The third pass is the best one. No more hesitation, no more half commitment. The full run, the full cold, the full shriek. The afternoon at its most honest and least managed. It's most honest and least managed. The sprinkler afternoon, the summer at the unedited setting. The third pass, the full commitment. The first two built to. Dignity, long gone, the afternoon, still ridiculous, still the best use of the summer garden, still the shriek. Sprinkler all afternoon, and the summer was exactly as ridiculous as it should be. Arc running, cold hitting, dignity gone, shriek and laugh, the full commitment. The unedited setting, no adult version, just the run through, the cold, the shriek, still the arc, still the wet lawn, still the most honest summer afternoon, still ridiculous, still right. Arc still running, cold still hitting, dignity still gone. The afternoon, still honest, still the best ridiculous summer.